Hello, everybody. It's Thursday, which means this is the day we thought.
I have been thoughting a bit.
It's been thought. There we go. That should be good, I think. And she's leaning in and doing. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hi, everybody. This is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together we are
PM Artist Studio.
Do say hello in chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we do not know that you were here. We like to know that you were here because we're an arty friendly bunch of folks. And if you don't say hello there, I cannot say hello back to you because I just don't know that you're here. Haven't worked that out yet. Anyways, if you're watching in replay, we appreciate you just the same. We really, really do. I cannot express that enough. But I would appreciate you saying hello down below in the comments. Leave a lengthy one. We also like those. But if you still want to hang out in the background, no worries. That's live or in comment. You know, I'm on replay. Please give those a thumbsy upsies if you haven't. That's that little like button. You know, boop. Hit that, and then you're good to go. Unless, of course, you want to share it. Then I give you a woo. Let me know if you shared. I'll woo you. Now let's say hello to everybody. Participants. We've got Christina and Claire is back. Acme, Angie's here, and she's got her charger. Let me tell you, there's a charger like in about every outlet around here because somebody's always got to plug in. It's ridiculous. And Webb's here. May, that is April, Becky, Bobby, Cheryl, Cookie Wookie, that's Mo, Cynthia, Darcy, Darlene, Deb C is here. Woo! Deb, I was so happy to see you in the comments. She's been away for a little bit. Eddie is here. Gerald, Gray, Hoarder Paper Crafts, that's Mimi. Jennifer's Dog's Life. Jenny, Joanne, a little this and that, that's Jennifer. Lydia, Margie's here. She's 53 away from 1400. Y'all help her out if you haven't checked out Margie over on her channel. Ricky Nordmeyer's here. Star Traveler, that's Linda. Steph is here. Tegan. The Shelley Studio, that's Margot. Valerie B. Lizzie Jean. Some other folks popped in. Seminole Mine, that's Sue.
Did you say
give
Alice?
Me some extra pinky hello hands and I'll get you helloed. Hello, Alice. All right. Thoughts.
Well, I'm just kind of in between projects here, not too excited about anything. I'm just kind of blah. And I thought, well, good. Let's just write about that. That's what I did. What are some ideas for things to pursue when we are sad, mad, depressed, etc.? To the extent that we are just not, right? We are just without the get up and go necessary to
get up and go
and create something. Let us know in the chat because you all have mentioned this off and on, but just let us know what works for you because I think it'll be interesting to see if there's some
new revelations. Overlap. Yeah, one of our favorite things is to look through stuff.
This is very true.
That's our most recommended, and that's the one that I enjoy the most, and I think y'all enjoy too. And it was actually mentioned the other day. Becky was like, although Becky's not here today, because she works on Thursdays. About going through the mermaid book, or well, it's not necessarily a mermaid book, but it's my ocean book that I got.
Oh, Lizzie Jean says she can't. P sounds a little distant.
Oh, she's got her. Well, here, hold on.
Better?
There, I mean, it's
no, there's a bunch of people that are saying.
It's in the picture. See, I'll get mine in there too. We can.
Oh, Becky is here. She
Becky is here.
She's taking a sick day.
Oh, okay. Oh, toothache.
Oh, that's not fun.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll look through the book.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So here are some things. I don't know. This is the main thing that I do. Sometimes, other than going through my stuff, many times I would just sit and write stuff, not even focused on what I write, but more of the process of putting down marks on the paper, some of which may not make sense. Some some of which may make sense, some not so much. It becomes something other than writing. It is a way to calm the mind to gain access to the part of the brain that hides out most of the time. This writing is not for others. It doesn't necessarily make sense, nor does it have to. And if you don't believe that, just read back over some of the stuff that you write during these times. And performs the job of relaxing the anxious thoughts that can, if left unattended, dominate and run wild. And that's what you don't want. The old what ifs in disaster scenarios. Moving the pen across the paper becomes a soothing movement in which calm, feel-goods take over, allowing a sigh, a breath, enough space to see, to grab onto, to wrap up in the feathery warmth of that moment, believing, knowing it will get better.
Yeah.
Because it always does. And no, that's not terribly interesting, probably. Some of you.
This isn't our best Thursday thought, but sometimes,
that's
the thoughts that we have.
It's as good as it gets today. And
P needs to go to the doctor, and she's going to go in the morning. I'm going to take her. She's not feeling well. Which also, it's hard to be creative and fun and be excited about things that you're doing when you're not feeling great.
No. And when movement is
and the baby's sick
painful.
too. She picked up something at the camp. It's the season.
And then
so I'll be down in a week or so.
Look forward to going back to school so we can, go full-fledged.
Yeah, get the flu and, all that stuff.
Oh, yeah. BS. Yeah. Okay. Are we topside?
I can be.
That would be good.
Okay. There we go.
Okay. So, one of the things that y'all do are these masterboard things. And what I decided to do with this, because initially I was going to put some of these down in the book. Now, I'm going to address that in a minute because I've got some things that I've done in the book. And it's really nice to have two books.
Yeah, because you can...
When one's wet, from excessive gluing, then you can drag out the other one. And so I've just been kind of going back and forth, and I don't really, I don't remember what
Well, tell them what that is.
Shared with you. This is a pups. It's glued together edges. I'm going to show you how to do it. Because I really, you might think, well, I think I can handle this. Well, I'm just going to give some little tips and tricks, y'all. Tips and tricks.
We aren't going to share any ticks today.
No, other than...
The other day, my eyes... I'm so excited about my new glasses. I really am. Because, I was having a lot of eye strain. And so you get those little twitches in the face and
yeah,
stuff.
and they just keep... And you feel like, it's like...
I'm just like,
it's
okay.
not really, but
yeah,
it feels like that.
It does.
Okay, so I got started on this, and I got a whole bunch of them going here that we're going to actually glue together here in just a second.
Oh, Carrie says if we have no motivation, we could share some of the August launches. If you want to play around with some new stencils or something.
No, I really don't want to do that. I got a plan here.
Oh, she's got a plan. Okay.
I got a plan. Okay, so I want to talk to you first of all about the best way to do this. And what's wonderful about the deli paper, you don't have to worry about the directional tearing part. It tears from all different ways. And I have learned when you put your ruler down, if you put the flat side down rather than the corked side.
Yes, and this stamp is from the Doofy. Duoff? I think it's Doofy. Or Duoff. Combs. The African combs.
Yeah.
From Paula.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I've got
very functional. Lots of little options to, just fun mark making, y'all.
Yeah, and see, I did that one on that side, and now I've got this one over here, which is the bottom part of the comb. But putting down the
Duafe. Is that right?
I don't
And hello, everybody that has come in. I know I've missed some folks. Hello, Colleen. And who else is? Let's see, Becky. Miriam is here. Carolina. Kathy. Paula popped in. I don't think I said hello to y'all. Robin.
Okay, so.
SWL. That's Sherry.
Sometimes what you want to do is you want to leave an area open for glue.
Oh. So don't
make them all just,
paint.
Yeah. So
well, and
if I want to, I can come in here and put this one. Then I've got a place to glue it down to.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying there?
That makes sense. Otherwise, you need a surface to put along the seam.
Put them all on, and that just adds to your. And I'm kind of trying to stay away from that.
Hi, Seppa. Hey, Jose.
In my books because they're already starting to.
Alligator.
And yeah, really seriously. Okay, I'm going to leave a little bit on both sides here just because I don't know which way I want to put this down right now.
Or it could be a middle.
Yeah, that.
I mean, these are things that you don't necessarily think about, but.
Now this is this was kind of an earlier, and I'm not even going to mess with that. I'm just going to take this off because I think this is really a wonderful one. I love this.
Was that paint?
What do you mean?
Or was that stamping?
Oh, this was paint.
That's all paint.
It's all paint.
Okay.
This is stamping.
Yeah, it's hard to be really motivated during, like, when it's just hot outside and there's. I mean, the other day we were just, like, running errands, dropping off, picking up Izzy, this, that, the other. And just the in and out of the car was, like, exhausting. It was hot.
Yeah, I don't do very well with that situation. Okay, all right. I think we've got enough of a business going on here. But first of all, I want to show you what Mariah did for me.
Somebody came along. They just wouldn't necessarily know what you were doing with all them. They might have other ideas.
This is very true. This is very true.
Glad we have a video to prove to people that these things are necessary. Did you bump your knee?
Yeah, just a little bit. That wasn't anything. Okay, so you remember we worked on this.
Oh, Carrie wants to know what ink you use to stamp with. I think the stays on.
Yes.
So that's like permanent stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I've kind of learned my lesson on that. The others are very seductive color-wise, but
they're tempting.
Yeah.
Just you don't then know what you're getting yourself into later.
You do not. This is just the most interesting paint.
It really is.
Iridescent Silver by the Nick Pro people. And it just, you saw me. This was all the same. But depending on how much you leave out there, look at the difference there.
Yeah, and it kind of goes a little bit purpley in areas or a little yellowy. I mean, it's very iridescent.
And
way more than you think it is.
When I look at it, sometimes I'm thinking, oh, that looks kind of green.
Well,
even.
When you put it over, so if you look at the little button, the little circle, you got those pieces right there.
Yeah.
Because remember, it was printed, so these were like laser prints. So even on top of there, you get a whole other little variation.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? Mm-hmm. Hi.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I don't know that I'm really, you don't necessarily want to start something when you're feeling kind of less than optimal. Especially since this is really nice and I would like to do something.
Well, and I think,
cool.
So remember, new products will be coming out very soon. Keep an eye out. I'm going to let the designers know first so that way they can review them. But, if y'all want to just hang out, wait, and keep hitting refresh on the website, see when those new things pop up. That'll give you something to do.
Yeah, that. Okay, so.
But for sure we will be debuting them on Sunday.
I'm just, I'm really, I don't, and this is, when I don't have a specific idea of a way to go, and I just put it aside, and I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to obsess and compulse.
Now, you do need, if you would, please show them
that I want to open it up.
Yeah, I constructed yours ever so slightly differently. Because, we learned, well, number one, P had done her papers front and back.
Yeah.
So, there weren't just wide open white paper areas. So it seems silly to not utilize some of those full sheets. So what I did is I just went ahead and cut the center part. So those actually were flaps glued down rather than the full piece. So if you watch me on Monday,
because that piece then just
becomes more, stuffable little addable things or another.
Yeah. You can do different things to it and then put it back in there.
Yeah.
And then this over here,
I didn't even go ahead and glue down the one, so there's a whole nother panel that is available for her because I went ahead and just glued just the one thing in there. Because again, it was supposed to cover, but on mine, what we did is we made it into a pocket. Well, hers doesn't do the pocket thing because I glued just directly to the little pin.
But then we've got all of these little hummers.
Yeah, and we even kept some of the offcut bits because they could become little, side pockets and other things.
And tuck them in there and whatnot.
So there's no one particular way to do these sorts of things. So even when you do download these, printable sets or whatever, nothing says that you can't, just, it doesn't have to be one particular way. In fact, I even kind of messed up. I may even have to trim that other one. Because I slid it over a little too far. Oh. So I need to trim that so it folds better.
Yeah, I see that. Well, why did it fold up while ago? What did I do differently?
Oh, that goes inside. Yeah, that has to go inside. There you go. Yeah. That does help.
Okay, so there we go with that. And again, I don't know, what's going to happen with it. But look at this. Isn't this just... I mean, it's so cool because here you have the emphasis of the line. Here is the emphasis of the negative space. Yeah. So... I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. That
and
was
it
not.
It feels so neat. I really wish y'all could it has a definite texture.
It does. And I'm thinking that when I stamp on it, there's probably some things that are going to happen that we may or may not like. So
yeah.
It may be a thing where we're stamping on tissue paper, it's probably coming back in and
smarter thing to do.
It really honestly, I mean, I don't know if you can see.
That's texture. That's not just visual. That is straight up.
Actually, you can feel it. The little squishy marks there.
In some areas, it's thick.
It really well, and and the thing is I was not consistent with my application, and then this started happening. See how it halos out there? That's a later print. Because that's what happens when you do your long hauls. Is it starts collecting around the edges of all of the
orifices.
And we've got another one of these little hummers. So, and I kept all of the leftovers that Mariah cut off. Don't know that I'm going to need them, but it's... And this is interesting too, because look at here.
Yeah.
See that? That was where it picked up on the edge where it had been building up and building up. And I was kind of miffed about that. And then Mariah said, well, you don't have to worry about it. That's probably something that's going to get cut off anyway.
And it did.
So I've got all these little pieces here that can be utilized in, I don't know, whatever way I decide to do them. But anyhow, all right. So I'm going to hand that over to Mariah, so it does not get lost in the.
I'm a keeper of
I've got
folio
stuff.
Oh, hey, volume 3 is out. Here, let's go through that real quick.
Let's do that.
Now it's the smallest of them.
Oh, I love Ruth. Oh,
I knew you would. That's why I put her right up in the middle.
Ruth.
So, it's a little bit like it's 1 or 2. Well, so the other 2 sets had about 35 postcards. This one has 25, so about 10 less. That's how math works. Oh, and then those were the ones that Colleen gave me, and what you can do is you can either rip those out and glue them on top, or I left you a blank one.
Oh, yay, so you can write your own message. I love that.
Look at that.
That's such a great idea. Ooh, these are pretty.
There you go.
This is by Jerry McDowell. Ooh.
I know, and the color was really intense. I'm
Really
very pleased with how that, because it didn't necessarily look like that on my monitor, but I was very happy with how they printed out. And this is just on regular 20-pound copy, like nothing fancy. Nothing fancy with the settings. So, very pleased. I love that, and I love the lips. Just so good.
A little bit of nod to the Ukraine. Yes.
We do use an EcoTank printer. In fact, we're on our second one. We finally, and we used to buy the little, because you can re-up. Okay, sorry. Let me stop here. This is how my brain works sometimes. All right. EcoTanks, there is a life, like a limit to the life of the actual printer. But you can order these things and do these little code things on, like, through Amazon or whatever, because we print so much. So that the little overflow thing fills up, and then it tells you that you have to get a new printer. Well, that's not true. Now, that's kind of a whip. I will say, this is not for everybody. But finally, we couldn't do it anymore to the other one. It just finally wouldn't, like, it wasn't working. So there is a limit to even the limitless.
Yes. Oh, there's old Ben and...
So we did buy a new one. We got the Epson one. And we bought the exact same machine, basically. You know, the new model of it. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, bravo to everybody that got involved. Thank you. I mean, this obviously wouldn't be possible without y'all. And just, it just warms my heart.
This. I will definitely be sending that one along.
And I've got a stack ready. I ordered postcard stamps today. And then I have some things that, but I already
this is Mary Boudreau.
Addressed mine. And I used hot pink paper.
Right. It's Robin Ross.
Yeah, Robin, she's in 2 different sets. She was on it.
Sunny and
Robin's here. Mm-hmm. Oh, Zepha says, postcard folks, would anyone be interested in exchanging addressed and stamped postcard packs? Not all are coming from Oregon address.
I love that.
So maybe post over makers and see if folks want to do a little. You got to coordinate that stuff up. That's on y'all. I made the announcement. Yeah, I think ours is like a 28 something. Mm-hmm. I will say, Paula, it really does make a big difference. If you end up putting generic inks in it, that doesn't work as well. We know that.
Very cool.
We finally just said, all right, we buy the good inks. It does make a difference. And paper makes a big difference as well.
Yes.
Yep.
These are by Sue.
And I really didn't have to do much. Like, now sometimes if this is the loveliness of any mixed media, is it curls up or whatever. So I did try to stretch, or whenever the picture, and I could tell that it was kind of warping, or doing the little thing. So and then maybe a little bit of brightness to them.
Yeah, I love those. I love them. Okay, here are artist submissions by PM Jerry McDowell, Cheryl Goodson, Joanne Price, Lori Paul, Rebecca Olivera, A.K. La Gia, Vinny G. Songs featured in collages. The Tide is High by Blondie, This Land Is Your Land. 3. Born in the USA, Springsteen, Where Have All the Flowers Gone, Seeker. Fortunate Son, CCR. People Are People, Depeche Mode. Get Up, Stand Up, Bob Marley and Peter Tosh. Images sourced from Wikipedia Commons, used with gratitude under appropriate licenses. Photo of mural in Chicago neighborhoods called Hilson.
That was from Lychee, and I thought it was important to put that in there.
I think it's very
important. If it was important for her to tell me, I made sure that it was in there. Now, hopefully I got all the other information. I was kind of just like sort of running on fumes on like kind of keeping up with all the different emails, and then I would stop and start. Right, that's really the biggest thing with these types of projects. It's one of those things you really just need to stay in it until you're done, because then stopping and starting and trying to remember which email was I on, but I did get a really good system about naming, like whenever they would email them into me, I would pull the files, name them with their name. That way when I was going through it, I knew who to look for or how to,
Yes.
Whose image was whose.
Absolutely wonderful.
So,
all right. Now I'm going to grab my book here.
And keep in mind, tomorrow is August 1st, so you'll want to be over in Makers. That's the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group, because so much will happen. You will get the color combo. I'm sure Carrie's video will be coming out, at midnight or, soon.
Oh, see, look.
And so there'll be the color combo, which is put on by Carrie Griffiths, Paula, and Estella does the postcard for it. I have my postcard ready. You'll probably see that more on Monday than anything. Maybe Sunday. I'll show P the colors. I think you'll dig them. They're kind of in your wheelhouse for sure. So we have, yes, color combo. I don't know if Eddie's doing a collage prompt for August. Let us know, Eddie, if you're doing that. No worries if not. And then of course we're doing the doll swap, paper doll swap business. So keep an eye out if you want to sign up for that. That is put on by Becky. Yeah. And then P and I are working on our little folios, and I've got some doll things that I'm going to do. And I think my dolls are going to go into my folio. I'm not swapping because I'm keeping my dolls.
Okay. Now, this started out, and I saved these because I'm pretty sure that these were the edges that I pulled when I pulled, this print, or somewhere along those lines. Anyhow.
You found the papers with them.
Anyway, yes. And I just thought that they looked really cool. And what I really want to do is I would like to have then another card that I'll glue down here with more info, like a quote or whatever. That's what my feeling is on that.
Okay. Oh, hey, you know what?
What?
Here, does that look? That looks pretty good with it.
Oh, kind of does. Not,
Well, the little quotey part. Yeah.
These right here.
Yeah.
I really like those. Can I cut them out?
Yeah. It just so happens we could print out more if we need to. This is the luxury of the printable. Steph is very excited about the paper dolls. I noticed a lot of people were. In fact, somebody was talking about it in a post in Makers, and somebody else said, "What are we doing? When is this paper doll thing happening?" And I was like, "Oh, Becky needs to get on this and.
Okay, so I think that's wonderful. I'm not sure how I'm going to put those in there, but I'm leaving that right there.
There you
right
go.
now. And I'm really okay. Here's something that.
Oh, August collage prompts will be there. Okay, cool. So another thing to participate in.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Okay, so when I come to this page, and every time I do, I'm like, I know I put that together there, but I don't know what I was thinking about other than and see, I love these because they're so opposite. This is just kind of meh.
Meh.
I love this blue and I love this green. But I don't love this green next to this blue. Something's got to happen here.
Okay.
But I don't know what. Right now,
sounds like the green needs to go blue.
It does, and the reason I didn't do anything to it, because this is some of Patty Parrish's
yeah, that
stuff.
could be a little like.
And I'm pretty sure it's all acrylic paint. Should I make that assumption?
Perhaps. Ooh,
but I love this and I love this. And unfortunately, if I change this side.
Oh, Eddie's August collage prompt hint. It will pair very well with the paper doll swap. I'm wondering if it pair.
Like the kind
Zapatos.
You bite into. No.
There's some Thursday thoughts right there for you. Comment below.
Dose. Okay.
Pair.
Okay, I'm trying to. I was pretty sure that there was some more stuff that I did here, but.
Oh, they're very excited about that.
Not necessarily. Okay, was that one you saw? You saw me cut this out.
Yes, I love that.
Doesn't that look cool? I mean, sometimes it's like it doesn't have to be such a big thing. And I'm really liking this, but I've got to figure out something to do here that goes on both sides.
What? Pear was not the clue. I'm just getting people excited about things.
Oh, it's not like D'Anjou.
I don't. It's just that it will pair well.
Okay.
I think people are going to be making shoes for their dolls anyway.
Oh. I love these two pages together there. And I don't know what to put on the hoop-de-doo thing. And I like this also.
It's
love that.
Christmassy. She skipped through those. She didn't want to talk about those.
I didn't want to talk about that.
That paper's so cool.
Now, see, this needs some of this color over on this side. But this is kind of what I'm thinking about when I'm going through the book.
This is how rumors get started. Okay. Eddie's over there altering his collage prompts.
Altering his what?
But I said he might be altering his collage prompt. Dang it, I had it already, but now these folks are all excited about things. You don't have to do that. I'm being funny. Or attempting to.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. That's that book. Now, I've got one more thing to show you here before we start making some more of our... Hopefully, I'll find it right away.
Okay. You can flag those pages.
Well, I thought I kind of did. Like, I put that in there.
Yeah, that seems like something.
And really, I did this the other day. But I didn't get it glued down. But this is going to be glued down over here.
I find that interesting that you just cut those squares out and glue them down. It's so you. I wouldn't do that. I don't like all that blockiness. It bothers me. This is why we are two different people. Two different approaches to things.
Well, there you go. Okay, so here's the hoodie do thing here. I want to cut that out and I want to glue it down just as such. And I want to leave equal here, equal here, equal here, and then a larger one down here, because then I could actually write something down
Mm hmm.
here. Anyway, that's my thought on that. Okay. Trying to find this one that I fixed that had a big chunk pulled out of it.
Oh, Cynthia has now been doing Coptic binding. All right.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Really like it across the street from this guy, too.
Oh, and hello, Valerie.
That looks cool. Really like that a lot. Could put something in there.
Mm-hmm. People do like it. They do enjoy looking through these books. That's why I haven't graphed about it yet. And I do think it's nice that you're going through them every other day or so, just to
okay.
keep them
And
separated.
this has been added. This piece here, and I didn't put anything because it didn't have any writing on it, so I thought it was it was cool. It didn't need to have anything. That's very cool. I love that one. It reminds me of Hilda.
Well, we have the animal heads out now in the stamps. I should just show y'all. Should it? You want to show them? You all want to see the hint? Because it'll be Monday before you get to see them. Y'all might need to, be.
Okay, here, I found it. Yeah, just give me 1 minute. Okay. Oh, and good, and I found this page because I have a thing I want to use with that. Okay. So here, what happened was that little piece tore off onto there. And can you see how I fixed it? Basically, it's just I just used some paint and then I went over it with a colored pencil. It's not exactly the same color, but you can tell it doesn't really matter. It's in the same value range.
Right.
So that's what I did there.
I think you did good. Ellie Liz.
And then I've got this one on this side. And if you want to hand me your little paper dolls here, hopefully the air conditioner doesn't.
Yeah, don't sneeze.
Come on and woof them.
Why are you turning it sideways? I have not glued down anything yet. This is all just, because I want to put them on maybe. I was even thinking about using some of the postcard backgrounds, but I may just use my tags and things from my folio. But these are things that I found out of the Costco catalog, and our power, it's the Texas Power Co-op Power. I don't know.
Yeah, I've got one of the Costco magazines back here that I was going to look through and see if there was something in there that. Oh, I think that's really cute. Mm-hmm. Are you going to color your heads, or are they going to remain black and white?
They're going to get colored.
They're going to get color. Okay. Excellent.
And those are from the stamps.
Those are from the stamps.
The small ones.
The itty bitty ones. Okay, so you've seen all of this. I do have a couple, but I'm not going to deal with that right now. Okay. Let's do some stripping here.
Hello, Carla. Awesome, and hello, Gail. I feel like I've said hello to some of y'all, but I don't want to leave anybody out.
Okay.
So now what are you doing? You're just going to show them how you're...
Well, I'm just going to show them, you know, a real quick thing to do here. And it doesn't necessarily have to be spot on.
Mm-hmm.
Because as it grows, you're going to know what it is you need to add. What? Okay, do I need some more orange over on this side?
The hardest part is starting.
The hardest part is starting. And with this particular way of doing it, it doesn't matter. I can always come back, even say right here, and add another little tiny strip that's going to, but yeah.
That's a good point.
I know.
So don't get all wrapped up in the fact that, you know, you may...
Don't worry about, you know, getting all of your ducks in a row here before you start gluing some stuff down, because you can always come back in and add something else.
I think Paula does this, too. She says she loves making these. I'm assuming she's talking about this. Or the dolls. Sometimes when we're in transition from one thing to the next, I don't know if we're talking, you know.
Okay. And I really like this edge here.
It's not square.
It's not square. But I mean, why would that be bothering me ever? Okay, I don't like
it. It is causing some logistics issues there, though.
It is. It is. Okay, so I want more of the blue showing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this around, and then I've got this piece that I left on there so that I can glue that down to that.
All right, so y'all know that we've been all about the pups lately because number one, it's just hilarious to say and think about. But these are the pickup papers. This is all the deli paper that she uses, you know, whenever she's from one print to the next or whatever. You have to clean up the little edges around the paper, otherwise you got paint everywhere all over everything. So these are the pups papers that she has then taken the little strips of different colors. Now she's creating a little quilty situation. So these are puppies.
Yeah. Now that one's not quite long enough. That's okay.
I was gonna say, now you do want them. You want them at least to kind of, not to waste them. Like you want to put your longs with your longs and your shorts with your shorts.
Yes, and the thing about it is once you sort of make that decision about what you're going to be doing there, okay, did you see? I just turned that around because I wanted to have more of that gold showing.
Pages of puppies. You can make a full book of puppy pages.
You could.
Yes, only onto themselves. Basically. But you could just glue them down to like a masterboard thing.
Okay, now, see, the reason I'm not going to use that is because you see how short it is here? That's going to limit my overall.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put that aside. I'm not going to use that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm really, I'm kind of iffy about this one simply because I don't have an outside. I didn't leave an outside edge on that one.
Jennifer, it's going to be one of the ones, it would have been right after the flag stamp came out. I tried to get her to use it in that first one, but I think it was the one right after that you did the woodies on the stamp.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And didn't do such a bang up job on
Oh,
that.
I thought you did a great job. In fact, that one postcard turned into the thing. I don't know what you're talking about. Sometimes I don't think you remember what good things you do. See, look.
I don't think I
See?
remember.
Look. That one.
Oh, yeah.
See?
Totally forgot about that one.
I promise.
Okay, like that.
Cheryl says she is very excited about this. She has so many of these papers, and now she can create something new. And I think this is something like so to allude to the whole Thursday thought deal. This is why she kind of was doing this. She was a little bummed and not really feeling any particular way, and then she started gluing them down, and it makes her happy. It'll make y'all happy too.
Makes me happy.
It is fun.
And it's just the whole thing about it is if you don't have enough energy to really, be making some major decisions and creating some stuff that is absolutely wonderful.
Well, and I think this is one of those situations where, because, it was sort of it's a brayer off situation. It's scraps. You're just doing something. So no matter what you do with it, it's already upcycling.
Yeah.
And that should always make you feel good.
Absolutely. There we go.
Oh, that was. There have been weird little things happening on YouTube, and I don't know. It's just one of those things where you know things are changing, but you don't really know what, and then you're kind of like, well, am I just being paranoid?
Or not.
Or not.
Okay, I don't know if I love that there because there's not anything over here, but remember, you can come back in with your other pieces that are going to go with that piece and go over the top of them. And if you were so inclined, you could take, and one of the things that I love about this, even if there's not enough there for you to tear the ruler thing, put it down on there and pull it off with the ruler.
Oh, thanks for hanging,
You can
Valerie.
just go along with your fingers, and especially when they're nice and narrow like these, it's really easy to take your finger and just, go along there and do that little tear business.
Yeah, and the deli paper really lends well to this because it tears pretty decently both ways.
It does.
And that isn't always true of all the papers.
No. That carnival tissue paper.
It does not.
Does not. Sucky poo-poo.
It's great one way.
Yeah. Okay. I'm really liking this over here, breaking up all of this other blue. And adding a little turquoise there.
I signed up for the, so they had this, like, YouTube has these little creator things, this, that, the other, and then it was, like, all focused on streaming, but every single one of their little things, like if you wanted to be there live, like is during our live streams. And I'm like, yeah, that's not helpful. It's like,
Well, seriously.
they didn't consult with me about that.
It happens so much of the time.
Yeah, I don't think that I'm big on their radar anyway.
One never knows. Sometimes you're surprised by them.
Yeah.
There. All right. Now, see, it's starting to have a more cohesive look to it. I'm taking that away for just a moment and putting something else down just in case I might like something else more better. That wasn't it.
But I do think you need to break that big chunk of one up.
Yeah, this blue here.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it needs some more purple.
No.
That's just kind of the same.
Same. I feel like you need some of that down on that other end, though. So keep that piece.
What?
The piece that you just had. You need some of that down on the other end. Yeah.
Over here.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I've got this one, which is, these are related. They're like cousins.
They came from the same frame.
That they did.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so then I've got this here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm liking that.
Yes, because that repeats the other turquoise.
And it's
very nice.
It's
I don't know. I haven't really, but every time I look at the so
this
like
is vertical gluing. You saw it here.
Yeah, that I should do a short. I don't even think I brought my. Oh, I did bring my phone up today. The one that was today, I don't know if it was exactly at this time, but or it's like right after our streams, which I'm just like, my brain's kind of done by then. But it's about OBS and Streamlabs and stuff and settings. It's like, well, I already got that. I think it really is for people that are just starting out or that are trying to transition from something else. Like, we already got that worked out. I'm sure there might be little things that we'd be able to pick up for it, but definitely not worth my 5:30 brain, you know? Maybe at 10 a.m. or... Hello, Sophia. Hey, Joyce.
Okay.
Welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in chat so we can say hello back. Give me those pinky hello hands.
Going on there, so I need to save that one for much later.
Pretty impressive how quickly this has come together.
I think it is.
Are y'all enjoying this? Thumbs up, please.
Look at that masterful gluing.
It was very beautiful. Now, which... So you said that was the Stays On ink, but which one was it? Why is it kind of brownish?
I don't know, Mariah.
She didn't think I would notice, but I'm starting to think. All right, I left her with my purple pad. What'd you do to it? And that makes me like,
know.
If you messed it up, I'm gonna be
St.
real.
Valentine's. Look at that.
No, St. Valentine's is the wrong color. That's goth. That's the goth purple.
Well, you didn't give me the re-inker, so I didn't. You know.
They're there together. There should be like 3 of them right there in a row. Stays-ons.
I have a...
This is why we can't have anything nice.
Gothic purple?
Yep, that's the one.
Well, I don't think I really like that color. Just saying.
So you put the red onto the purple?
Yeah.
How's it making that kind of brownie color? That's what I don't really understand.
Well, it could be something that was still on the...
Mixed in black?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I really like that. And see, I've got these two cool pieces,
The
but
purple was violated.
they're too big. I don't want to take them apart, so I'm saving those for something else.
Save that for later. Hi,
Save
Chiquita.
that for later. Okay, now I've got this one, skinny one down there, which I'm not liking that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to put the big fat one in here because I think that's what it needs. Now, it might need something on top of it, but anywho.
Huh. April and Jenny, are y'all watching on your phones or what device are you watching on? Curious about that. Carla just kind of thoughts about, being kind of blah. And then that's what led to P creating these because she just needed something to be creative with, but not overly complicated. One of those situations. I would say if you are on your phone and it is happening, you may want to check to see if there is a update available. That's usually when the phone stuff gets really weird. Joanne is definitely enjoying this. Wonderful.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I've got more of that.
Oh, yeah. And you could definitely, I think that would be fun too, even just ripping up, if you have some prints that are sort of meh, and then you tear them up and then re-glue them together, that would be super fun.
Oh, I like that.
Chiquita, no, that shouldn't. If you want to email me, we can maybe troubleshoot what's going on. Yeah, no, we cut to order, so there's no like running out. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. With the yellow, the gold on the side. Yeah, that was a great placement for that.
I thought so also.
Mm-hmm.
Also. Just need to get some stuff going on here on this edge.
Oh. Yeah, we were talking to Caleb the other day, and he had broken a bunch of his sewing machine needles because he was trying to do projects that were a little above and beyond the capabilities. But he said he needed to get it done. But yes, they're the machines and the needles for the different projects. That I do understand, even as non-sewers as we are.
Okay, I'm really irked about that, and I'm tired of trying to.
Well, just glue
deal
over
with
it.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
glue over
sometimes
it, and sometimes that's what you just got to do.
just sometimes somebody's gotta get glued over.
I don't know. Do I like that?
I'm kind of like meh.
Yeah, me too.
Need something else.
Need something else.
Mm-hmm. Well, then Becky says, ooh, and then you could stamp bold marks onto the top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could do. Could do. All right, I'm liking that.
Oh, that was a good. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, I'm liking that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm needing. So then you just grab your papers, okay? Because I'm needing some of this pink over here, but not this one quite yet, because this one's just too. It's too.
Yeah.
I need something in between.
Yeah. It needs to go a few rows down, or
yes, and over,
or columns over. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I love this edge, but I'm putting that aside because I think that might just be a single, thing there. Oh, this is nice. Look at that wonderful gradation there. Have enough of that?
Yeah.
Oh. Just, yeah, right on the money. Maybe I could use this one.
I mean, those are some pretty thickens. That's thick ones together. Thickens.
I see, I kind of like that.
Mm-hmm. Ricky said that is exactly what she was going to suggest. Good job, Ricky. She's on it. She's with you.
Oh, good. And then I've already got some that I've torn apart here, but they're going the wrong way.
Yeah, and then just on that note, you just said you could cut opposing strips and then, shift rows like making a quilt. Yeah, totally. Or maybe that's what Ricky was also going to suggest. Now that I'm reading.
Okay, so I'm going to leave, this is going to be the glue side, okay? See? So I'm not worried about that. Now, do I want to leave that blue strip on, or do I want to take it off?
Off. Because otherwise it just feels way too thick. Because they do have similarities,
Well, the thing about it is remember, I can come back in and I can put stuff
over it
and break it up even more. I'm just really liking this.
Okay.
I wish it had a little bit more red at the top there, but
yeah. Well, you could. Is there more red on the other side of your pup there?
Nope. That would have been a good thing.
Yeah, if there was a little extra there, you could have taken it from there and put it with the other one.
There is a tiny bit down here.
Not really, that's enough.
I don't think it is either.
Not enough to.
No. And I can use this. I mean, it's going to be right on the money.
Mm-hmm.
This other one, I'm going to go ahead and take this off because it's just such a good one. Although I don't, want to use it right at this moment in time. And I could have Mariah give me a marker and color in that little bit of.
Yeah. You want some different red, and I bought some new acrylic markers because my baby's kind of hard on them. She's been coloring masks, so I just bought some kind of cheaper ones since they're getting used.
Quantity, not quality.
Yeah, kind of thing. But here's some red. You want to try it out? Or here's my one that's kind of running out. That was the other thing, is like I'd run out of some certain particular colors, which made me a little sad.
I think I need something more in the pinky range. That's too.
No, it is. It's more pinky than you think it is.
It is?
Yeah, and even...
It didn't look that way.
I know. This one's even more so. Here.
Now these are...
I wish it was the color of the lid. That would be fantastic. But see?
Now, is that going to stay?
Well, it's acrylic.
Is it permanent?
It's acrylic.
Okay. Call there, Mariah. Okay.
It is not, yeah, no, it's not a stinky pink. It's just a pinky red. Rhonda would like to spatter this with gold. I think that would look fabulous. I support this idea. Oh, yes. Chindi rug.
Okay. I'm liking that.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Diane. Oh, and what would be fun is if you came back and did embroidery over this. That would be really nifty. She's not into that.
I'm not a big embroidering on paper person. I've tried it and it's extremely frustrating.
It is hard.
And remember when I did that one thing for you?
Really, the best thing to do would be, this is my way that I like to incorporate sort of embroidery into paper craft, is it needs to be on a hard surface. Then you kind of just drill holes and then you basically follow around in those holes. Because otherwise it's sort of maddening.
It's the paper wiggles and
yeah, and you can't really put it in a hoop.
And if and you pull your thread too tight and your paper's
crinkles,
all, like that.
Yeah. Like if you're gonna do that, you need something else there too. Yeah. Oh, Rhonda says that maybe cut it apart and make coasters or table pads. Maybe is she talking about? Hold on. Love Chino rugs and have worn them out washing it. Now what to do with it? Literally had washed apart. Oh, well, yeah, we actually bought some just to take them apart.
Yeah, and it was a bit of a whip. You saw the bag full of
Well, and that's
strings.
the strings that Pete used on that postcard that showed earlier. That postcard just keeps coming up in conversation.
That ugly booger.
No, the what? The one.
I thought it was messy. And I wasn't especially impressed.
Really? That's kind of one of my favorites.
The string one?
This one, yes. I thought it was fat. I tell you, this one over here.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, this is the one I'm talking about.
Oh, well, I'm talking about the other one that has a lump of stuff at the top.
Oh no, I don't even think that made it back around over here.
Oh, it didn't?
No, I think you
I may have sent that on to.
I think that ended. Jennifer McKinnon may be getting that because she may have given up on it. Maybe Jennifer could
bring it back to life.
That's right. Yeah, that thing was a little. Oh wait, no, it's here. No, it made. I don't know that I don't think I photographed this one. This one.
Well,
didn't
that
make
hurts my feelings. You didn't photograph that.
No, it doesn't. This is kind of the cat vomit one, but it is hilarious. I do love it. Here, show it. But yeah, that's more the Chindy rug business.
Be ever vigilant.
Watch out for the cat barf.
And this would make some really cool rubbings here. I just not guarantee you. I'm just
yeah.
Do a little.
You want to rub it? She's gonna frotage it.
I'm gonna do a little frotage.
And Jennifer's here. It didn't make it into the packet, Jennifer.
Oh, sorry.
Which I have it ready for you. I just it's getting closer. I packaged it up.
Well, let's see. What color do we want to do here?
What is it? Warksbean?
What?
I don't. Well, Sherry seems to know what she's talking about. This rug is just beiges. No, don't mail that to Texas. No. We've got so much that we need to deal with over here.
There we go. Look at that frotage.
Look at that.
Hot diggity. Okay. Let's just send that to. I don't know.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm liking this. This is. Oh, shit.
Sugar biscuit.
Baron just about hit my foot. Could be an owie situation.
No.
Yeah?
Yeah. It needs to be on that end, I feel like. I mean,
definitely, because
that
end already has that one little strip there.
And then you got one in the middle that's part of that.
There we go.
Oh, and hello, Elizabeth. These are the edges of the pup sheets, and that's why we're calling them the puppies. Mm-hmm. So, no backing. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm.
They're just. I mean, you could back them. You know.
Oh, wonderful, Chiquita. All right. I don't know what the cat's all in a tizzy about. No backing. That's right.
And you can see it just keeps growing.
Well, you can just make this thing as long as you want. You could even then, hey, you could piece other ones together. And I mean, you could make them a wall hanging out of it.
Well, you certainly could.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's what we could, start a new thing. Like, what's the record of? Don't what do you guys call those? I know Darcy's done it, and I know like other people, other channels, like the scroll things, but it's just scrap scrolls. All right, something like that.
This is kind of along that same.
These are the puppy scrolls. Mm-hmm. Rip strips, I think. Yeah, snippet roll. Mm-hmm. Kind of along the same lines.
Okay, so you've got the chopper over there.
I do.
Do I think that you can chop it?
I
don't know. You might want to.
Might want to wait till it's like,
because anywhere it's right on an edge,
it'll pull.
Mm-hmm. It'll squish and pull, and that is absolutely that is so true. Okay, well we've got that done. We'll let that dry a bit, and let's go back to our. I need to fill up my glue bottle.
I know mine's
getting decidedly low.
Mine is also tummy in. Uh-huh. Oh, that would be cool. So, Sherry says this might be pretty framed somehow and then hung, so it's like backlit in the sun, sort of stained glass ish. If the papers are transparent, which some are, but
kind of, yeah. Maybe a little bit, sort of.
Now I don't know what again with the light fast, but I don't know how precious it is either. So that would be kind of cool. You change it out.
Absolutely.
Tell people I'm testing out the paints. See which ones are more light fast than the others. It's an ongoing project.
Ongoing project. Okay.
So I got a chart.
Now, you saw what I did with the other page like this. Where is it now?
Sometimes I really wish you'd be a little bit more on my funny.
Okay, so see that?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know what I did with the rest of it,
but that's what got you kind of started on this whole thing. And you're like, maybe I should
just
make
that's kind of nice.
Full sheets of this business.
I really do. I really like the way deli paper tears.
Mm-hmm. And if it's a fully covered thing like these are pretty much, and you don't have a ton of the paper showing, because the paper doesn't disappear.
No, it does not.
It's more milky even when,
okay,
fully
so I'm
covered
liking
and everything.
this, but I think I'm just going to tear this off and make this a nice little sort of kind of flat, and have the little pointy tip at the top. Pointy tip at the top. And let's see if we've got something here that we've got my little tree things that I've cut out. That might be kind of nice because it's definitely picking up, this over here.
Yeah, I like that.
kind of like that. And then I'm
Think I should put all the puppies in the title? I don't know if that'll. I just wish YouTube knew that, like, it's just because somebody's not searching for, like, we should get, what am I trying to say here? We should get further push just because of our creative title. See, creative title doesn't necessarily mean a good title because it's not something that people are searching for. So that's why, like, a good title is really something more generic, which makes me a little sad because sometimes I come up with some very funny titles that are very specific to our community.
I mean, I just think this is just such a beautiful, really just like it is, and you can just like plop something down out there in the middle for
Of course.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not tearing that one up.
Oh no, Eddie's out of glue.
Well, you better hurry up and order it in the winter time. I mean, in the summertime because I won't send it in the winters. Okay, now I'm kind of like in this right here.
What glue are you using, Eddie? I was very excited. I found a whole nother bottle of the Mark craft glue. That's kind of my favorite, like, good coverage, cheapy glue, get her done.
Mark?
Yeah, that craft glue.
Huh.
Yeah. He uses Elmer's for his boxes.
I use Elmer's if I'm doing, just random
Rando.
Like making paper mache stuff. Need that orange. So get some of that pink.
And that's good to know. So Miriam says every time she uses the word pulling in a short, she's guaranteed to get at least 1,000 views or more.
Pulling?
Pulling.
P-U-L-L-I-N-G?
Yeah, I use gel print pull. I don't say pulling. Maybe I should go back and change some of those to pulling. There's nothing says you can't go back and change titles, y'all. I do it often. Well, not often, but regularly. Ooh, I love that. Like with the other page and everything, that looks fabulous.
Doesn't it?
Yes. It'd be really awesome if you push that up closer. There we go. Well, you overcorrected. There we
go. Okay, so I'm really...
Whether you're pulling or not. Maybe if we all started using that, then, we'd kind of...
I kind of like that more better.
Do you?
But I don't like that.
Cheryl would like to know what stencil is on the right page. That is one of Eddie's, and it is called Medieval Flora, I think. Or Medieval Floral? Floral Medieval. Yeah, pretty sure that's the one, right? Eddie? Do you know your own stencil? Bye, Carrie. Happy sleep. Medieval Floral. There we go. Oh, is it vintage floor tile? Or it's yes. Which style? Because aren't there two? Vintage floor tile one? Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Not the right color.
No, but I like that. Oh, wonderful, Cynthia. Well, make sure you post it over in Makers so people can get over there. There we go. Vintage floor tile style one. Say that 5 times. I know, I do love the guessing game. I'm usually pretty good at it.
Okay.
All right. It would be kind of sad if I wasn't very good at it, would it? It'd really say something about PM Artist Studio as a whole. What do you think about that, Patricia? Are you
Think about what?
I just love your vertical gluing.
Well, you know, kind of work with the runs.
Yeah, with your style of gluing, it really does. Like it puts gravity to work.
We must employ it.
Yes,
all of the
work with it, not against it. Gluing with momentum.
Really do like that piece right there, but I just, you know,
Can't make it.
Well, it wasn't long enough. And I want the dark to the outside.
Oh no. Those boys. Moses, she still laughs at Josh and Caleb telling her that there were far too many stencils and stamps for anyone to remember the names. She says, I love those boys. I remember most of the names. I do get stumped. I was stumped by that, but I knew whose it was. And that other one over there on the side, I'm actually not 100% sure, but I feel like that was an altered one, and I think it's Paula's.
Sucker is just not. I guess I don't have any glue there.
The one that she's gluing down, the little piece of it. Yeah, the glucose, the glue muffs were presents from Becky. I got mine first, and then this one over here was kind of sad and mad that she didn't get one. So Becky hooked her up. Ooh, I love that. That's the new flower. That's the Dead Flower by Darcy. Okay. It's out a little bit early. You want to get that in your list.
This is especially tricky gluing because these little floofy things here.
You got to hit the floofs. You don't want to miss one of those little edges because that's where it then gets messed up.
Yeah, and then this little dangle here.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get stuff on that before you put it down.
Oh, Becky thought we shared a glue bottle. You see, look at her glue bottle. She likes, and she doesn't like the metal tip on hers because she likes more glue to come out. No, we can't share glue.
That little thing of Mariah's just keeps getting clogged up all the time, and you see how very carefully I extricated my finger.
I think we should get extra points for you doing that on camera.
I think so. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
What you laughing
Oh, I just caught some of my my secret chat.
Okay, I don't like that. I'm just gonna live with that until I find something that
goes up there.
I don't know. I kind of like in the negative space.
I do too.
Now, the thing about this is, you do not want to close your pages at this point. Because
No.
You saw how much glue that I used.
Yeah, especially with this business right here.
Yes.
Because the paper is that, what did you use? The Usagami, or, it's one of the Yasutomo papers.
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
And it will ooze through.
No, it's a Hansen.
Hanshi.
Hanshi?
Yeah.
Okay. Hanshi. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing, I was playing with this, but I'm going to use this rose. I just absolutely think it's fabulous. Now, the other thing that I want to do today a little bit.
Okay.
While this is dry.
29 minutes to do it.
Oh, that's lots of time. Because, the direct stamping into the book rather than, on paper.
That's a bold move.
I know. But I'm just feeling, very
bold
and forthright here. And one of the things that
Didn't you just say not to close this, or is this the other book?
No, this is Thanks, Mariah. Good catch.
That was a really beautiful. That spread right there's.
That is a good one, isn't it?
It's a darn good one. Oh, I think Becky did over there Makers, didn't she?
Okay, so one of the things that I do want to explore here a little bit with you today, because it's something that, it doesn't require for you to do a lot of prepping and whatnot, although you do need to have a place to roll your
When we run out of those envelopes, I just don't know what you're going to do with yourself.
I'm going to have you order me some more from that same...
Those envelopes are 20 years old.
They're holding up well.
They are.
And I still have quite a few.
I know.
I don't hand them out to Izzy as quite as liberally as I used to, because I realize that there is a finite.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just trying to get all this stuff out of the way so I don't accidentally roll over the top of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to hand you this so that you can chop it.
Oh, hello, Delana. She wants to know what is the left page with the crosses made from? Left page with the crosses. Was that from the book? Oh, that. It looks shiny. Oh, yeah, no, it's not. Okay, it's not shiny like metallic. It's shiny as in, like, the sheen, which is all about airbrush.
Transparent red iron oxide with, and you can tell because see how it's kind of mucked out there.
Right,
that side looks really cool.
You can kind of get that effect with the airbrush medium added to your paints as well. The other reason that you can really tell the difference is that there is then the more matte, opaque-ish crosses that is on top of that business. Okay, well, we're just going to go ahead and go with some good old transparent red iron oxide in the fluid acrylic, because I can pretty much tell you that that's what's going on there. Yeah. Ooh, a fiddler's convention. That sounds kind of fun. Every time I see or hear the word fiddler, I then think of the Alabama song. Is that what you wanted? Look at her. She's very proud of that.
I'm very proud of that. And the other nice thing about that is that's going to dry very quickly. And you can move on and do some other pages.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is once you do start, doing something, don't just do it in one spot. Repeat it elsewhere so that it becomes then a consciously motif.
So Sue says she's making an accordion folio out of Amazon envelopes glued together, small to big, for scraps and gel prints by color. The large delivery envelopes are huge. Question mark.
Look at that. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes.
It's very Asian-y.
Mm-hmm. You always say that every time you
Do
put
I say
a
Asian-y?
red circle on something. Mm-hmm. That's right, Cynthia. Gotta resin up that bow. What is it? If you're gonna play.
Cool.
Playing in my head. I can't get all the words out though. You are correct. Those envelopes are gigantic. Yeah, the big ones are big. They have a bluegrass thing here in Wiley.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's usually when it's like blazing hot. Although they did move it. I think they moved it up earlier in the year. Because they used to have it like went like in the super hot part of the summer, which was kind of ridiculous because it's hot. Yeah.
Oh.
It kind of has a nipple. There you go.
Still a little bumpy over there, but
Yeah.
oh wow, look at what.
I think you're playing with fire, just like moving along there, but
You think?
you know, you do you. Mm-hmm. There we go. Thank you, Gray. So rising up that bow for faded love and us all dance. Mm-hmm.
How cool that looks.
I think that's the fun part of like having these books, like, you know, at this stage where you can just kind of go through and add similar things throughout, you know, just hop around.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with having a little bit of that airbrush medium around. And then what you'll decide is that you should have probably bought the bigger bottle of it. Because the nice thing is that as you have paints, especially even like older craft paints and such, there's a lot that settles down into the bottom of those paints if you haven't like shaken them really, really well each and every time you use them. Well, the thing is you squirt some of that airbrush medium in there and it really revitalizes that little bit that's in there. Plus, then you get kind of a new type of paint with that airbrush medium added to it. So just some kind of, it might be an expensive thing, but then think about that it's not only like it's just one purpose. It's really something that can extend the paints that you already have.
Okay, I'm going to get some more paint on this
Tips and tricks, y'all.
piece that I'm going to glue down here.
That is a leaf motif by Joni. It comes in a set.
I think we're safe. I'm just grabbing some. This has already got some stuff on it, but we don't really care.
Oh, Merlefest sounds fun.
Oh, that's going to be cool.
That's funny, Sophia. Oh, and that's great that like so that other is a motif by Joni as well.
Okay, so I don't like this pink stuff here. It's not making me happy.
What is it?
The pink.
The pink?
It doesn't go with my
Well, just do a little wash over
decor.
It ain't matching the couch.
That it ain't, and I just lost my place there.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You got 15 minutes ish.
Oh, I think I can do it.
Okay, what are you doing now?
I'm getting rid of the pink.
Okay. Stay tuned. Pink removal.
Pink removal. Okay, so I've got to find that page again. Where is that it? That one will work. Okay, so what do I need here? I need kind of a yellowish, but it still has to be transparent. Has to be transparent, you all.
Why does it have to be transparent?
Because I don't want, I want to not cover up what's there so much.
You like the grunginess of it. You just don't like the pinkness of it.
Yeah, and this is probably going to take it orange, I'm hoping.
I was going to say you're going to get kind of peachy. Maybe a dirty peach. Is that too? Okay. That was a bold move. But she said she was going to do some bold things. Sacrilege.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Wonderful.
If you got your wipey after that one end, you could get rid of the yellow, or you could do that, or just add more. There you go. Question, yellow iron oxide?
India yellow hue.
India yellow hue.
Which is basically the same thing.
They're very similar. Grab the right book.
Yeah, I did, but I don't know if I grabbed the right spot.
Well, that's what you wanted, but you had it turned around the other direction. That's why your brain's going, what?
Yeah, or I did it on another one here.
Do you have a this end is up on this book?
Well, thankfully, Tegan wrote in it. Okay, so we're going the right way here.
Okay. That is not the one that you were going to put that with.
It was not.
But it's now the one that you're going to put it with?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I need that right there, that right there, and right there.
Do you want me to? You want me to glue?
Huh? Ah. I think I can do it.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Really nice piece with some gold on it there.
Yes, be prepared to modify plan. So she modified it and then moved to a different page. Look at you.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, and you're just going to glue the thing down?
This?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I think it gets lost now. What about on the other page? No. Camouflaged.
That it is. That it is. Alrighty. I don't know.
See, you fix one thing and then you know,
I created another one.
a situation.
I did. And
Robin says, hold tight. Pretend it's the plan.
grab our...
Oh, Rhonda says put a black square behind it. Or maybe use your circle thing and give it a little, you know, just a little spotlight. She's buffering.
I'm buffering.
Refresh the page, y'all.
All of my little...
Dial-up ain't working.
Okay, whoa. Finally. Oh, it's a sticky booger. All right.
Oh.
Okay, so basically I'm liking this.
Uh-huh.
Now, I've got another one here, which I can. Are those the same?
They are. They probably are slightly different in size. I vaguely remember.
Okay, so I need a dark one here.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my dark brown, dark brown, dark brown, dark brown? This is kind of a greeny brown.
This is the Black Flash.
And I'm, you know, leaning towards that.
Yeah. Now, how awesome would it be if that, like, Sherry actually saw Cynthia at one of those festivals?
If who?
So they're talking about bluegrass festivals and whatnot, and it sounds like quite a few folks have, you know, throughout the years have, you know, either gone to them or Cynthia even, she's been in bands or is in a band and played at some of these festivals. Oh, wow.
I don't know if I want this over there or if I want one of these, and I don't know where any of my swirly doos are.
Are you sure you didn't just draw those swirly doos?
Well, I can, but
I
you
just
know,
feel like, I mean, that's some old stuff that you. That's old stuff right there, y'all. It's very questionable of like how the swirls were even. I think I don't know. I could be wrong. I just don't feel familiarity with these swirls, so I feel they predate what we were doing at PM Artist Studio.
no, I just did them not too terribly long ago.
Yeah? On what? With what?
It's the stamping.
What stamp?
Well, obviously one that we have.
No, they're not even uniform. I think. Oh, I wonder if it's when you were rolling up like off-cut pieces. She scrounges for things around here sometimes, and she has these rubber banded up pieces of foam.
No,
No, that's
I
not
don't
it.
think so. I will find it though.
Okay.
So that I can.
Yeah, we want to see this swirl thing. I'm gonna feel real silly if it is actually like one of our things.
It is. It is one of ours.
It is not a thing in the shop. No flipping way. This is a Patricia made homemade something or other. Hmm. People like it. I think. I don't know. Let us know in the chat. Yeah, the coloration on it was pretty good, but it was once she altered the background, it became camouflaged.
Yeah. Now, see, I'm starting to feel like then that this can come over here. I'm thinking that it needs a bit more. Some more of that brownie stuff.
Delina. Is that right? Delina.
Delina what?
That's her name.
Spell
Yeah,
it.
my Texas self wants to say Delina. Because. Okay, so Delina. I'm going to write that down and I'll remember it then. If I write it down, it's better.
Okay, I'm just getting together my idea here.
You pulling it together?
Somewhat.
Gotta write something down. Do 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 do. All right. My brother calls me Mariah. I'm Mariah. Mariah.
Check that out.
Yes. How did you do that? Sorry, I was working things out.
I just took the
Oh,
end of the pencil and made
a swirl
in the
wonderful
and I think it's a perfect color.
Oh, that's terrible.
What's terrible?
She even had a teacher tell me that her name was stupid. That's rude.
Really?
Well, I get Maria a lot. And then Brad likes to call me Maria because he knows it gets me fired up. Mm-hmm. I think you should tear a circle around that. When we do it for you.
Well,
Got 5 minutes.
I need it to be square.
Oh, well, I can tear it into a square.
I'm going to do it.
She doesn't want me to touch anything today. Feeling a little offended.
Well, you'll get
there you go.
You'll get over it.
That feels fabulous. I'm sure that I will.
You have before. It's not an isolated incident.
No, it is not. It does get easier, y'all. Mm-hmm.
I like to make sure you can see me gluing because I want you to know. Absolute.
Oh, Rhonda suggested the square. Good job, Rhonda. See, you and P were on it. I was going more circular.
Well, that's not even. Probably didn't cut it out even.
Bye, Becky. Was that just a trial run there? I saw glue go down. It stuck there, but then it was like, no. Oh, you want more. Oh. If you tear from the big end, it actually works better. FYI.
I know, but then I don't have an idea of how much I need to take off.
Oh, you don't. You were unsure.
Mm-hmm. All right. See, I had to have that little bit of white space there to show the edge.
I agree with that.
I'm just gonna stop eating the glue.
Yeah, stop eating the glue. On the phone, people sometimes think that my name is Brian. When I say that my name is Mariah.
Well, that's weird.
It is weird, but it's happening. Ew.
That has some glue residue, and
I'm happy you didn't swallow it. Good job.
Pit it out. That's
Pit it out.
Mimi used to say. Pit it out. There we go. Mighty fine, mighty fine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I haven't glued this other page down yet.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got 2 minutes to do it.
Okay.
Or I'm just cutting you off. The baby's sick today. We even had to go pick her up early from the thing. I don't know. She says she wants to go back tomorrow, but I'll look at her. She's sniffly. How you feeling? Better? Show them your sad little face.
Ooh. Let me see your sad little face.
Still got, did you sleep with your tail on? She's just living in the tail. Mm-hmm. All right, well, stay tuned. We'll of course, you'll be reviewing the book as things come along then. And anyway, we will be back on Sunday. We'll have a big update on, how the
was that on the floor?
The art thing went, because we're gonna go do the art club deal, which I'm pretty excited about. Still need this one over here to help me pull together things. I might just have to do it myself. And then I got to take her to the doctor tomorrow, so lots to do. But we'll be back here Sunday. Until then,
love you.
like a
long haul.
bye.